Philip Travis, Soul Tribe. So this is day 4 of the Om Mantra. Morning one, like I said, went well. So just going home now to do the second one. Probably just going to do that as soon as I get home. Yeah, I mean last night's went well, but I think I'm not going to get too much in depth into any conversation like I did last night after doing the meditation and the mantra. As you saw, it sped up my speech. I got a little bit more animated and I wasn't as calm as I was after doing it. So I didn't keep that peacefulness after the mantra or after doing the meditation, which the idea is to always be in that kind of nirvana state. Yeah, try not to do that. So basically, I'll try for my log after doing the meditation will just to give a quick, this is how I feel, this is how it went, and then leave it at that. I ended up doing a 15-minute bloody log, and half of it wasn't even on the meditation yesterday. I still posted it, and it's still relevant because it's, I just feel it's still relevant. Okay, so just on my way home, should be there next 5 minutes or so. So I shall see you in about 15-20 minutes. Take care of yourself. Love you. Hello. So part 2, day 4 of the Om Mantra. Yeah, feeling pretty good after. Had kind of an epiphany during it about myself. I was going through some things that I don't like about things that have gone on in my life or certain scenarios, how I've dealt with them, how people have treated me and how I've dealt with them. Going back to when I was a teenager till now, I see a bit of a pattern. Had a bit of an epiphany on that. So it's good. Whether or not I implement it into my, if I implement it in my life, we'll see. Felt like I was only taking shallow breaths. I think that was the way that where I was seated on the couch. It's kind of in the center, and that's where like the lowest part is. So I think when you meditate, your spine, if you're not sitting in the lotus position, and you're sitting like I was, flat foot, your spine is still supposed to be kind of, I'll use the word erect, but straight up and down, to align your chakras so that the energies are flowing. For those of you who don't, and I said I wasn't going to get into anything, but for those of you who don't believe in energy centers or chakras, so energy points, the prime meridians and all that stuff, those are, anyway. Again, you just go back to quantum physics. We are nothing but energy anyway. So how does that not make any sense? We're just atoms, molecules, flashing in and out of existence. Nothing is solid. I was even taught that in my basic grade 9 science class. Nothing is solid. So if nothing is solid, then how, and we're all energy, how is it so far-fetched to believe that we have energy centers? But that's just my opinion, and something that resonates with me, something I believe in. So yeah, so when I was taking shallow breaths, so I think that did affect that meditation. I didn't use that meditation incense tonight, and I feel quite calm after the meditation, but not as kind of euphoric as I did before that. So I don't know if there's anything in that incense that I need to be worried about, or whether that is straight up just, like homeopathic stuff, all natural herbs and stuff that just like a lavender that just really relaxes you. I'll look into that. I should have looked into it before I did it. I will admit that, so it's my fault. But again, day 4, so I've done 6 Om Mantra meditations. No, 8. Today's day 4, yeah. So 8, sorry, my mind's all over the place. Day 4. So I've done 8 Om Mantras, 8 Om Mantra meditations. And I'd recommend it to anybody. But I think, again, the one thing that you need to keep in mind, and I'll say this and then I'll drop it. I'll go. The one thing that we need to keep in mind is this: if you are a slave to the mind, like most of us are, if you are a slave to the mind, and you've had a bad day or having a bad time, you just had an argument with your spouse or a friend or a customer or something of that sort, or just something's not going your way and you're really angry and you've never meditated before, I'm not saying it won't be beneficial to you, but you may feel peaceful and calm for a couple minutes, but the mind will creep back in, as it does, and most likely you'll go back to being angry and frustrated. So it is something that you need to constantly keep doing. The one thing that we do, especially in the West, mostly in the West, that we do when we think about a meditation, or even a prayer for that matter, is that we do it once. Like I said, I'm doing it twice a day, so you do it once or twice, and then you just wait and just say, okay, well, there, it's done. And that's not it. Check out Greg Braden and the Divine Matrix, and I forget what the other book is there. Oh, I can't see. He's got another book there, but anyway, check out some of his stuff, and like a lot of the yogis or Buddhist monks and all this stuff, or even in Peru, and they're trying to always live in that prayer. And the prayer is the thought and the emotion, the feeling as one. So there's kind of like a Holy Trinity type of thing. But if they're all one, then then as long as you're living in that all the time, then you're speaking, as is said, that you're speaking the language of the universe, and the universe will respond to that. Again, this whole thing of, well, blah, 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 we speak to the universe, it sounds silly. Just do your research on it, and I'm sure you'll come across stuff, whether you believe it or not. That's up to you. The ancient, well, I shouldn't say ancient, but yeah, they are. But the natives of Australia, they called the universe a web, and then the Hubble telescope, or the Hubble. Sorry, I'm not only tired, but this is I think the meditation as well. But I'm just thinking of whatchamacallit, Trailer Park Boys, the Hubba Bubba telescope. But anyway, we've been able to take a picture of space, not of just the darkness, but kind of like an ultraviolet type of picture, and it's a web. It's connected. We're all connected. So the fact that we are made of the same stuff as the universe is, it's not far-fetched again to believe that we can communicate with it. Another topic altogether. But yeah, so basically, don't think that because you meditated at 9 o'clock in the morning and 8 o'clock at night, that tomorrow you're going to be the most peaceful person in the world. You can have a really crazy dream and that can affect your next morning's meditation. And if you're not guarded, and if you're not strong enough in the mind, it will affect it. You will just have a bad day. And we all have bad days. We all have bad, in meditations, you'll have ones that don't go as well. And I've proven that. Some of them were good and some of them weren't as good. Like this one, I'd say, I've had a 2, I'd say I've definitely had a 10, out of 1 out of 10. How would I rate it? I definitely had a 10. But I'd say that one was like a 6 or 7. But again, there's stuff for me to work on, postures and certain things in my life I need to work out. So yeah. Anyway, coming up to another fucking, pardon my language, but another like 12-minute video. I'm sorry. Thank you very much for watching. Please check out my website for some free music. soultribe34.wix.com/fliptsite. I'll post it down below. So hopefully you can just click on it and you'll go there. Love you very much. Let's be peaceful to each other. Let's create a world of absolute abundance and beauty for all. God bless.